So now we have production figures come up. We know we need to produce 148,500 skis. Next thing I have is my material budget. So I'm going to start with my beginning amount here, 148,500, and that would be my units to be manufactured. So let me just label that, units to manufacture. So I'll start with that number, units to manufacture. $148,500. Now this is just in units. How much material in carbon fiber do I need to make one ski? And I recorded that right over here. It takes 2 pounds of material to manufacture one ski. Alrighty. So then, material for that. Let's see, I'll put down, I'll call it amount of material. £2. Multiply that, and I get 297,000 pounds of material. Okay. So materials needed for production. Needed for production. Good. Then I do the same thing as what I did in my production budget. I add ending inventory, I subtract beginning inventory. So let's go with that. I add beginning inventory. I'm sorry, I add ending inventory, my bad. And my ending inventory was right here, 4,000 pounds. So 4,000 pounds is going to give me 301,000. Okay, then I subtract beginning inventory, and beginning inventory, I took note of that, is 6,000 pounds. So 6,000 pounds here, subtract that out, and now I am at 295,000. And that's going to be the amount of material that I need to purchase. Okay, materials to purchase. Because I had beginning inventory, I had ending inventory, so now I need to know how much I need to purchase for that quarter. And total 295,000 pounds. Oh gosh, how much does it cost? I don't know. Well, let me look over here. Bingo, there it is. Material cost is $15 per pound. So I then will multiply $15. Okay, that's the first time I've actually introduced a dollar amount from production budget to the first part of my material budget. So now I will go ahead and the cost per pound. Cost per pound is $15. I multiply that to the 295,000, and I get 4,425,000. And that's going to be my material purchase, the cost of my material purchase. Cost of purchase. Okay, that's the material budget. Labor budget is next. Boom. And it's going to be kind of similar to what we just got through doing with the material budget. There's a little bit of difference. We're not dealing with beginning inventory and ending inventory because no longer are we looking at the material side of it. We're looking at the labor side of it. So I want to start with units to manufacture. Okay, so units to manufacture. And I start off with 148,500 just like before. Now, it takes 0.5 hours to make one ski. So I want to now translate this into labor hours, okay? So labor requirement, or labor per unit, or labor hours, yeah, labor, that's a good one, labor hours per unit is 0.5, or technically speaking, if you want to put it this way, is 0.5. I multiply that, so I now have 74,250. Okay, that's labor hours needed. Okay, so I need 74,250 hours for that quarter. How much does labor hour cost? Well, how much is the dollar per hour? Right there, $20 per hour. So I multiply that by $20. And that would be my labor rate, okay? Then I multiply that together and I get 1,485,000 even, okay, yep. So that's total labor cost, or cost of labor. Okay, easy, right? The next item I need to do is overhead. So we have overhead. And I'll bring this first page back so we can refer back to it again. Alrighty. So again, folks, read what it says, because it said here that overhead is applied at the rate of $8 per direct labor hour. So that's why I put down here for overhead $8 per direct labor hour. So now we're not going to use the 148,500 for units to produce. For overhead, we're going to start with labor hours. Okay, so if I look back here, I actually calculated that right here. It says labor hours needed for 74,250. So I will start with labor hours needed. $74,250. Okay. Alright, I can set that aside. And then the next thing I need to do is, what was the variable overhead rate? So variable overhead rate and it said here $8. So multiply that by $8. And I then get 594,000. Okay, so that's variable overhead. Variable overhead. And then fixed overhead is a given number. And the given number was 1,782,000. Equals, and total is 2,376,000. And that is total overhead. Thank you very much for your time.